The more I travel, I realize I've been living under a rock.
Here is one thing that is unique to America, and it's the best thing ever.
This place is cool. Just trees. I've seen a tree before. We have those in England.
Yeah. There's honestly no way that this is normal. Look at this.
How is this even real? How is this real? This is a gym, literally a gym, in the middle of nowhere.
This is so dangerous. You do this in America? This is not like this in England.
Why is it stopping around me? How cool is that?
Just stumbled upon this outlet area, and there is chairs with a TV screen. There's mini chairs over there. This place is insane.
From something that when I first heard about it, I was convinced someone was pulling my leg. But I am in Ingram, Texas, home to Stonehenge 2.
Right. I'm in America and I took myself for a walk, or a hike as they call it. And there's a cowboy. There's an actual real cowboy over there. Look, I'll show you.
America. I think I just had the most American evening of my entire life.
Jim says that my tiny English brain can't comprehend what's inside the store. Let's see.
The sheer size of this place is bonkers.
Mashed potato in a box. Do you want to try this mashed potato?
Oh, fuck me.
Famous bananas, frozen bananas. I'm not really sure what I'm in for.
In my days, I have never seen cheerleaders in real life.
Soda fountain bar. The most American thing I've ever seen.
Spin one way to help cool you down in the summer, and spin the other way to circulate the heat during the winter.
So when they bring the food out, it connects to the window on a tray. That's genius.
God bless America, man. This place is awesome.
Sometimes you don't realize what you've been missing until someone introduces you to something completely unfamiliar. For these British tourists, America has been filled with moments like that. Not just famous landmarks or massive cities, but random discoveries, unexpected places, tiny details, and experiences that made them stop and say, wait, this is actually in America. One moment they're completely confused. The next, they're fascinated. Something that seems totally ordinary to an American can suddenly become incredibly interesting to someone experiencing it for the first time. And that's what makes these reactions so entertaining. Because there's no single theme today. We're jumping from one surprising American discovery to another. Some are impressive, others are surprisingly clever, some are completely unexpected, and others make you wonder how you've gone your entire life without knowing about them. From everyday American life to incredible destinations, unique experiences, and things that simply feel different from what they're familiar with in Britain, these tourists kept discovering new reasons to be amazed. And perhaps the funniest part is that none of them expected to be impressed by some of these things. They simply stumbled across them. So get ready for a collection of random American discoveries that left British tourists fascinated, surprised, and occasionally wondering, are we just living under a rock? Let's get into it.
This is so dangerous. You do this in America? This is not like this in England. I guess you just got to full send it, no? Look at the cars coming. I can't even see because these cars are turning all day. Wait. Maybe now, let's go. Ah! Oh my gosh. Like if we got Tesla, we could shoot off.
All my days, I have never seen cheerleaders in real life, in my life. This is crazy. It's like a movie. I've never seen that before. I'm a Brit in America and I've always wanted to be a cheerleader and I could never be because we don't have cheerleading in the UK. So yeah, we don't have this either in the UK. Alani, it's delicious. Energy drink.
Just the robot on its way for delivery. Why is it stopping around me? How cool is that? What a weird day. Casually passing a robot. That is someone's breakfast.
Is it vanilla? Do you want anything?
No, just that.
Just that one, please.
So I got told on a video that these things spin one way to help cool you down in the summer and spin the other way to circulate the heat during the winter. Let me see if I can figure that out. People are right, there is a little switch up here that changes the direction that the fan spins in. To me, that is just genius.
Okay, ew, I'm sweating. It's 7:40 a.m. I just walked my son to school. I'm a Brit living in the US, if you didn't know. And look how cool this is! I mean, it's definitely too early. I don't know what time these kids had to wake up to get to practice. But I feel like I'm in a movie. So American. I'm just walking home. Love it. I love it. Did just check the weather though. Bear in mind we're in Texas. It's 27 degrees Celsius and it's not even 8 a.m. And his school started July 22nd. So we still have the whole of August and it's not like it's going to get cooler anytime soon. And I definitely could drive, but the pickup lines are crazy. It's so different here.
There's honestly no way that this is normal. Look at this. Like, this is a high school stadium. What? Look at the amount of seats in this place. Do they actually fill these stadiums? Like, do people actually come for the games that actually fill these out? Because that's honestly mental. Like, that is crazy. There is a ton of seats in here. If this was England, it would literally be like on a little park field with dog shit everywhere. Like, the comparison is crazy.
Here is one thing that is unique to America, and it's the best thing ever. I've been to over 25 states now. This is the only thing you can experience in America. America is the only place you can look out at a landscape and genuinely believe that it's not real. That genuinely looks like a movie set, and you can only experience that in America. And it never gets old. I love it so much. I've been to many countries in the world. I've been to many continents, and this only happens in America, from my experience.
America, I am back, and today I am exploring Peachtree Corners here in Georgia. Let's go take a look. This place is cool. I've just stumbled upon this like outlet area, and there is chairs with a TV screen. There's mini chairs over there. This place is insane. So I was just messing around with this little screen here, and they have a ton of events that they do here. Obviously they must do it on this little park area bit, but that is so cool. That's one thing I love about America. You cannot get that in the UK. You can't be so collaborative. So I love that. I've got a coffee here from Sucre, I believe that's the way to say it, but look at this place. So aesthetic. No way, they have a Nando's. If you don't know what Nando's is, it's a famous chicken place in the UK. It is unreal. I can't believe they have it. Well, this place genuinely has everything. It has shops, it has food, it has bakeries, it has cafes. I'm gonna have to come back. There's so much to cover. If there's any restaurants or places you suggest, throw them down in the comments for me. And if you wanna see more events of me in America, drop me a follow.
Things in the USA that shocked Germans. Air conditioning. Okay, listen, as a German living in the US, nothing prepared me for the indoor AC situation. In America, it can be 100 degrees outside. And the moment you step indoors, boom, welcome to the Ice Age. Why is it colder inside Target than inside a German freezer? In Germany, AC is like a gentle breeze. Barely there, just enough so we don't melt entirely. But here in the US, you guys set the AC to recreate Antarctica. Call it ambiance. I need a jacket, or blanket, or emotional support. American? Oh, it's not even cold in here. Not even cold? I can see my breath. And of course, the German in me immediately starts panicking like, great, now I'll get sick. Erkältung incoming. Why do I even bother with vitamins? In Germany, cold air indoors is basically a crime. Your mom would sue the building. So now I just carry a sweater everywhere like a 95-year-old woman. Because in America, it's summer outside, but inside, it's winter. All year long. America, please turn the AC above 60. Thanks.
America, I think I just had the most American evening of my entire life. And I don't think any other country could pull it off. We climbed up a crane, we jumped into a lake, we caught fresh fish, we had tacos, and then we sat round the fire having s'mores. Does it get any more American?
I hope it's nice and deep in there. Deep. It is.
Feet. 10 feet. 10 more feet.
I mean, we'll go lower. This is Americans for you, you know? Excess everything. Higher, further, longer. Fantastic.
Ready?
There we go.
Babies, right?
I do want babies.
Okay, then don't sit down like this. You've got to go like this. Flail the arms, keep your balance. If you want to look up the horizon, you can. And then right before you hit, point those toes.
I haven't signed a waiver yet, so.
Assume all risks, liability, death, broken back, castration, or broken eardrums are all possibilities. Do you, on your own free will of choice, accept?
I accept.
Okay. Have a couple backup men in your life.
Yeah,
you can find one.
I'm sure. Here it goes.
Jeez. Be careful.
God bless America.
Woo! Whoa!
God bless America. This is what happens when you hang around with Americans. They make you do crazy stuff without signing a waiver. Can you eat them bad boys?
Oh yeah, they're really good. Yeah.
Good eating.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's that slime on them. Can we put that in a bottle and sell it as lubricant?
She does know that you're not together anymore, right?
You know what? I give it to you Americans, yeah? Do you know one thing I rate about your country, yeah? You see the washing and drying system, yeah? You got the washing machine and then you got the dryer right here, yeah? You could finish a whole set of washing in about 2 hours. You guys have perfected that. You see in London, yeah? You wash your clothes and then you have to hang them. So you can't even use your clothes till like the next day. Yeah, that shit is dumb. But this whole setup right here, I got my washer there. I just did all of my laundry. I've already dried my clothes. You know what I'm saying? It's just about done. You guys patterned it. I give you that. I give you that. You guys can have that one.
We're in Fry's right now, and I'm so curious about this. This is mashed potato in a box. Do you want to try this mashed potato?
Oh, fuck me.
It could be good.
Out of a box.
Also, I don't want to hear any complaining from him because we have a freaking pie in a tin. Mac and cheese pie in a tin, Frey Bentos. And you guys do hamburgers in a tin.
Guilty.
But do you know what Alex is going to try? A hamburger helper. Beef pasta.
Oh, fuck's sake.
You're having this.
How does it help the hamburger, though?
It's going to help you.
Look at the state of that.
Cheetos, mac and cheesy, flaming hot.
I love the crisps, but they'll be full of that red shite, won't they? When you read labels in America, it basically just says numbers and colours.
Red 40, Lake, yellow 6.
Fuck me. That is not good for you. What about the other one, the original? See if it's got any colours in that one.
Definitely good. Look how orange it is.
It doesn't.
Is it not?
No. Get me and your dad on that.
Should we get it? We should try it.
How much? It's 10 for $10. That's how fucking good that is. It's 10 for $10.
I think it is safe to say I am not built for the state of Ohio at this point. Please tell me why I am stuck in the Walmart. There's tornado sirens going off. All the workers are telling us to get into the middle of the store like sardines in a can. Felt like them little meeps from SpongeBob. The meep meep. Actually sardines. Either way, I am not cut out for this. I'm not cut out for this. I thought that was my demise. I thought that was it. I thought the last thing I was going to see was the ceiling of Walmart, which, by the way, is not the greatest place to hide from a tornado. You have lots of glass windows in the ceiling. What are you doing? I was not allowed to leave the store. My baby was crying. That was a domino effect to other babies crying. Now I'm crying. I'm an anxious wreck. Everybody's phone alerts going off. Beep, beep. So, apart from being directed into the center of the store, shaking like a chihuahua, I was hiding by the clothing aisle with a pair of XXL underwear next to me in case I had to put it over my head if the glass ceiling thing fell because of said tornado. That you treated it like we didn't just almost die in solidarity. Send me back to the UK. I cannot do this. I'm stressed.
Thing about American school buses that is very different to the UK. We moved from the UK to Florida almost 7 months ago, which is crazy to even say. But this one thing I noticed is quite a drastic safety difference from the UK to the US. So back in the UK, there were multiple incidences of children being nearly run over when the school bus is dropping you back off at home or picking you up in the morning. This is because of what is not allowed. It is illegal out here to do in Florida. I don't know about the rest of the US. But when the school bus is coming to pick up the kids, they have their yellow arm that comes out or their flashing red light, and it is illegal for either side of the road, if they're at a junction, any cars to be overtaking that bus. Everyone has to stop a certain distance away from that bus, which obviously allows children to safely cross the road to go to the house where they live. And you cannot move until that bus is on the move. This is even on 2-lane roads, 3-lane roads. Traffic on both sides must stop by law. In the UK, this is not a thing, which caused many near misses back in the UK where we lived. So that is something that I think is absolutely fantastic. And why is that not something that happens in England? Why is that not a rule out there? Something that needs to happen in the UK, I think.
Newport Beach trying their famous bananas, frozen bananas. I'm not really sure what I'm in for. It's kind of daunting when you're looking at it, you know? Big chocolate banana in your face.
Hey, yo, chill!
I can't do this, guys. This is too much. Oh. Mmm. Ooh. Wow. Okay, frozen bananas are gas. But with the chocolate and peanuts, mmm. Oh my gosh. No, seriously, that's actually so good. 10-10 snack right there. We need this over in England.
One of the most famous Texas sayings is everything's bigger in Texas. But currently, right now, I'm looking at the exception that disproves the rule. Randomly, I was in the sort of the Fredericksburg area. I heard that I was just down the road from something that when I first heard about it, I was convinced someone was pulling my leg. But I am in Ingram, Texas, home to Stonehenge 2, the sequel. Mrs. and I have been to Stonehenge in the UK. In fact, I'll probably get to pictures or some images that I can show you right now from that. But of all things, and of all places in Ingram, Texas, they've built Stonehenge 2. But, now guys, this part I can't quite explain either, is that they thought, well, let's not just sort of get that British thing, but why don't we just go completely random and also get some Easter Island heads as well. I don't know why. I don't know what for. There is a history. I'm going to have to go and read the history, but I heard that we were just down the road and I couldn't not stop in. At the legend of Stonehenge 2. So I was just reading the history. Basically, some guy got done sort of like refurbishing his backyard and had an extra piece of limestone, gave it to his neighbor. They put it up and they kind of made a monolith and said, hey, that kind of looks like Stonehenge. So over the next 9 months, they built a Stonehenge that is 90% as wide and 60% as tall as the original that was built in 2500 BC in the UK. This one you can touch. Is it as mystical as the one in the UK?
Not quite. Let me come show you why. I don't think Stonehenge in England need this sound.
That's, can you imagine if we went to Stonehenge in England and you're like,
Clunk, clunk.
So Stonehenge in England, no one's even sure how it was really built because the stones, they analyze them and they come from Wales, but it's in Salisbury, and that's not an easy journey to do with massive pieces of stone. But the other interesting thing about it is it lines up with the summer solstice. So I'm intrigued to know, do you reckon this one lines up? Well, I'll tell you what. It's a little bit bonkers. It's a little bit crazy, and it's a lot of bit Texas.
Oh my God, right. I'm in America and I took myself for a walk, or a hike, as they call it. And there's a cowboy. There's an actual, real cowboy over there. Look, I'll show you. Like, yeehaw, ride it, cowboy, you know what I mean? Also, right in front of me are mountains, but they're there. Am I in Brokeback Mountain? Is that what's happening? Is this some sort of Black Mirror situation? I've fallen through the screen? God, I hope so. Lovely. Which one will I play? Will I be the one who talks like that? I don't know how to quit you. Well, actually, that's a bit gay Forrest Gump. That's not what I was going for. You know the one. Or am I the one who takes himself off to Mexico for a good time? I'm probably not that one. God, I just saw a sign to let you know about all the wildlife you can see here, which I think is supposed to make you feel excited. But truthfully, oh God, the wildlife in this country is so bloody scary. It's like, why is there lizards? I don't want to see lizards. I'm like, is there a bear here? Is there a moose? Like, I just feel like, oh God, if I die, this video can't be my legacy. Great, well, I've been walking for literally 3 minutes and I've already run out of path and just I've hit a river. So maybe I'll just follow that cowboy around. Where's he? Everyone's wearing hiking gear and I'm wearing this sort of flowery top, and this lady's got a heart coming out of her tits, and then these leopard print trousers and some Converse. Really blending in. I shouldn't moan so much. It's absolutely beautiful here. It's completely incredible. I mean, I'm going to get sunburnt to buggery, but that's the price you pay if you're a translucent man like myself. Other things I've seen in America, in the supermarket, a ready meal that is essentially scrambled eggs in a roll. I don't want to eat scrambled egg rolls fresh. You want me to have a frozen version? No, thank you. Keep that. Better news, though, did also see a chipmunk. Adorable. Well, it may have been a squirrel, but I think it was a chipmunk, and that's adorable because I've never seen a chipmunk before. And the other thing I did is I went to WrestleMania. I was front row. It was the most American thing I've ever seen, and I loved it. America is so fun. I know they've got their issues at the moment, but then we all do, you know? And it is really, really fun. It's like a big theme park. I'm also staying in this thing called an Airstream, which is like a kind of camper van made out of aluminium, or metal anyway. And it's really fun. It's really kitsch. I am at one with nature. Oh my good God. This camera does it not do it justice. That bird is bloody enormous. Oh my God, I just walked up the mountain. I don't know how those two fellas did it. They did all this hill climbing and then ate some beans and shagged in a tent. It's just not the life for me. I've made it to the other side of the mountain and my goodness me, it is beautiful. Look. Oh, no, that's me again. There's this lake over yonder and it's beautiful. It looks like maybe a dragon's about to burst out of there. It makes me want to go, you see the line where the sky meets the sea? It calls me. And no one knows how far it goes. There's no telling how far I'll go. Let's open up into a meadow. I feel like I want to skip. Oh, no.
And walk through Heritage Walk. It's like an old arcade, 24 really interesting shops and something very strange near the end. Bit of a touristy photo booth type place that looks so cool.
I'm about to approach what may be the most unique chapel in all of America. Have a look at this. So in the middle of Arkansas is this place. This is just in the middle of like a forest. What? Wow. I feel like something out of Lord of the Rings. Oh my. This is what it looks like from the other side.
And after watching all those reactions, perhaps the biggest surprise is that none of these moments were necessarily planned. They weren't all famous landmarks or once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Some were simply random things they happened to see, discover, or experience while exploring America. Yet those were the moments that made them stop and say, this is so cool. That's what makes traveling so interesting. You can spend weeks planning major attractions, researching famous places, and creating the perfect itinerary. Yet sometimes the thing you remember most is something you never even knew existed. A random place, a completely different experience, a small detail of everyday life, something. Americans might walk past without thinking twice, but to someone seeing it for the first time, it can feel incredibly fascinating. And that's probably one of the biggest lessons from these reactions. Normal is different everywhere. Something that seems ordinary to you might be amazing to someone else, and something you consider strange might be completely normal somewhere else. That's why these little culture shocks are so much fun. You don't just learn about another country through famous landmarks. You learn through tiny details, unexpected discoveries, and things locals don't even realize are interesting. And that's exactly what happened to these British tourists. They arrived with an idea of what America would be like. Then they started discovering things they never expected. With every new experience came another. Wait, why didn't we know about this? Maybe that's why traveling can change how you see the world. You realize there are countless things you haven't experienced yet, places you haven't seen, foods you haven't tried, traditions you don't understand, and completely random things waiting to surprise you. You don't have to travel halfway around the world to find something fascinating. Sometimes you simply need to look at something familiar from a completely different perspective, and perhaps that's the funniest part of this video. These tourists may have arrived thinking they already knew America, but America kept finding new ways to surprise them. So now we want to hear from you. What's something completely normal in America that you think would absolutely fascinate someone visiting for the first time? Or if you're British, what's something you discovered in America that made you think, how did I not know this existed? Tell us in the comments, because there are probably hundreds of random American things we've missed, and we might feature some in the next video. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more British reactions, American discoveries, culture shocks, travel experiences, and all the unexpected things that make America so fascinating. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, you don't always need a famous landmark to discover something amazing. Sometimes the best discoveries are the ones you never knew you were looking for, and if these tourists taught us anything today, it's this. Maybe we're all living under a rock sometimes. We'll see you in the next episode of Honest Archive.